Roller coaster of a day, but we finished where we needed to. Now, after today, I'm actually eligible for a top step payout for 2 of my Express accounts. The issue is I don't have enough profit to get an actual payout. And so what happened is the first 2 days of my Express accounts, I traded them down negative $1,500. And then from there, we've traded them back up, and now we're down 62 bucks across that. So literally up 1,500 bucks over the past 5 days, but the first 2 days smoked us. And so now we got to get on the path of being profitable. But today was our 5th day of making at least $200 across both of those accounts, and we ended up trading 7 TopStep accounts for $270 of profit across all of them. 80% win rate, so pretty good off 15 trades. We started out pretty ugly. Like we won one, won two, lost a big one, then won a couple more, lost another one, and then we got some money back. And so it was a kind of a back and forth day. And then we finished out with our largest 190 trade right here. That one ended up being the one that gave us the $270 of profit that we needed, or over 200 bucks that we needed to be eligible for a payout. Now, TopStep, the way it works is I need 5 payouts or 25 days of $200 or more to get moved up to their funded or their live account. So that's kind of the mission right now, is we're probably going to trade it that way, just continue to make 200, 300, or 400 bucks in a day, get as close as we can to that live account, add a few more Express accounts on the way. And ideally, if we can get to that live account, that'd be really sick. So that's going to be our mission for right now. We're trading really well. We're seeing the charts really well. Our signals are performing really well. So now we got to continue to build on top of that. Now, just a few more updates are on the way. We are going to be adding the 5-minute signals to the Discord. Okay, so every 5 minutes there'll be a new signal, and what you'll be able to do is take that 5-minute signal and match it with the strongest 1-minute signal, and that should give you some opportunities to catch some really good trades. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to add a link to the Discord on the site. Okay, so you'll be able to click that and get right to the Discord. There's like 500, almost 600 of you guys on the site, and there aren't that many of you guys in the Discord, so we're going to be able to try to grow the community in one spot, which is the entire goal. And I got a few more updates that I think I want to make that will be on their way shortly, so hang in there with me, but good day today. Let's continue to improve. If you have questions, shoot them in the comments, shoot me a DM on Discord, or put it in the live chat, and let's talk about it. Let's celebrate wins, and let's figure out how to cure some of the losses and grow our accounts. See you in the next one. Let's see if we can catch ourselves a little push.
Order filled.
Okay, that's ridiculous. Sorry. I'll turn that off after this trade. My apologies, actually.
Stop filled.
What the frick? Bad. I got nervous on that one. All right, sell signal here. So bad signal there. I'll wait. I got to tinker with this thing. Hold on. I don't even know how that happened. Can you guys hear me okay? God, that was loud. All right. How do I do that? It's got to be settings. No. Alerts. Does anybody know how to turn that off by chance? Need to be over on this account. We're at 50 bucks. What I also don't know is how do I fix my line? Something got messed up in my account here. Stupid. Good trade here. I'm going to fix this, but I actually don't know how. All right, so template list, no. Yes, okay. It's got to be this. I'll have to figure out how to get that next one in a second here. 75% sell right here. I'm still waiting on this one. I don't love these moves. I know price is reversing nicely off of this. I just don't love where we are right now. Maybe we can take a sell right there.
Order filled.
Catch price moving down for us. There we go.
Stop filled.
We're up 121. So solid trades there, but now I got to figure out how to get notifications maybe. No. Does anybody know how to get this sound off? Just right click on the tab and mute site. I guess I could do that. Good call there. Holy Earth, great call. But somebody turned, or not somebody, I know what happened here, but they got turned on. I don't love that. Okay, we're up 121. Sell signal here, it's weak one. That one was a good one. I'm sorry, that was a good one. We'll wait and see what you're about here. We'll wait and see what that's the going right here too. Reports, notifications, preferences. No, there we go. All right, now we're good, I think. Now we're back where we need to be. Okay. That was annoying. Chart looks really good. Okay. If my screen freezes, just let me know. My screen freezes, let me know. It's been prone to do that. I don't know why. Are we heading back to VWAP? We could be. We are 50 points out. Sell signal here. Jump in right there. Stop. Oh, man. Small victory there. That could have been a much better trade than it was. Well, I was hoping it was. Yeah, I think it's gone. 4, 7. Yeah, that's a good signal. Okay, a couple early trades here. Good signal so far. I can see this thing turning into a bad signal pretty quick, but so far so good. Everything is pointing to long except the hourly chart. So really interesting here. You guys can't see that on my screen, but new signal here. 65% weak. If you guys aren't on the your computer, you can see the hourlies at 65% weak, 75 and 75. So the past couple hours have been down. Projection wise, okay. We haven't gotten any real clean trades in just yet. We had one that could have been a little bit better, but I think I spazzed out because I couldn't see my trail, nor could I was like a flash grenade went off or something. I was like, what in the world? My computer's like turned max to the volume, max volume. Oh, my bad on that one. Okay. This is more or less what I would like to see is price maybe bouncing here. Let's see what maybe this next candle gives us. And we'll go from there. Okay. So not clear bounce here. Do we get a long signal that's workable here? Really too aggressive. Okay. I don't mind going this long on that one. We would have had to hit the trigger pretty quick. But so far that's a bad signal. Let's see what happens here. ATR has come down a little bit, but these candles are still pretty big. So obviously this candle right here was massive. This 31 points. This one's going to shape up to be like 17, I think. Yeah, 18. So pretty big candles here. Trading on with TOPSTEP, they don't recognize the conversion of micros to minis or minis to micros. So we basically have to go a larger size, which isn't a huge deal. We just have to be very specific about our entries. And then once we find what we like, we have to execute. I liked going long off of this, but I didn't want to take it. So let's see what we have here. Okay. So it updates bottom up. So 15-minute chart goes first, then the 5, then the 1, but there's nothing here, so we're good with that. Okay, we're kind of holding, I don't know if I can. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I just did, but I thought I made it thicker. I just changed the color apparently. All right, good signal there. Another sell signal at 62%. We'll wait. Wow, okay. Price jump down here. No news to speak of. Yeah, I didn't think so. Kind of lagging a little bit on this. All right. VWAP down there. So we do know that we've got something here. Let's be patient and see kind of what we get here. Okay. So strong sell signal. Wow. I don't even know what to do with this. My gut is like go short, but I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that at all. What a crazy candle. How did that happen? Any news? That's 10 minutes ago, so no. Huh. Wow. I mean, that's absurd. That's absurd. That is absurd. Kevin, what's good? Ron, what's good? All right, so we got long signal here. There's nothing that we can really do with this right now. I'm more inclined to take a sell signal than a long signal off of this. We found our peak, we slid down pretty good. We found a new high up here and pushed down again. Even this erratic one candle still respected that 19,580 level. So I'm very curious to know what is coming next. But I don't love going long off of this just yet. I know we tested it up there, but I don't love that idea of going long. It's not sitting well with me. We'll wait and see. Our EMAs are nice and spread out, which is great. Not as much on my, what happened to my, oh, there we go. Okay. Sell signal will wait. There we go. Good. All right, so this is kind of what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can get price to maybe make a low here and push towards VWAP. Hopefully we don't get it all in one candle. Well, maybe just not all in this candle. We wait. Let's see what we got. 5-minute chart's now giving us a short. So that's good. What time is it? Okay, so we'll get a new signal here in a minute. And we'll see what that one is. But now I've got 3 touches at this same level right here. So I'm probably not inclined to take a short right at this point, right? One, oh, this isn't really a count, but here's two basic touches right here. I'm not in love with the idea of going, maybe that right there could have been one. Going short off of this. I'll wait. Oh, great call. I'd have been out of the trade by now. That was a great call. Oh man, okay. So let's see what we do with this level here then. I liked it. It's been right up my wheelhouse these past few days, but I didn't take it. Okay, so that's our third bounce here. Let's be very patient. Our third bounce strictly at this 532 level. Now, if we do get a confident score of a signal, I definitely want to take it, but I need to be patient because we could get a nice reversal up first. Get a weak signal, nothing to trade there. Nothing to trade there. Okay. Well, there's that. All right, so let's see how this candle finishes. I have a feeling we're gonna pop up green here for a second, and if we do that, we could have some fun with that one. Sell signal. I'm waiting patiently. This doesn't sit right with me. That price isn't gonna come down further, so I'm waiting for a pop here. There it goes. Let's see if price rolls up higher here. Okay. Sell right there. Stop. A little risky here. That's gonna cost me. Yep. We're down 47 bucks. Shoot. I knew better than that. I was stupid. That thing was already gone. I wanted this candle back, and I just tried to force them on this one. Back up to view at potentially. Sell signal again. Take a sell right there. Stop. See if price can cooperate here. Bounce here. Let's see if we can get price to roll lower. Here we go. We're back down 20 bucks. Dang. It's a good signal, but I just don't know if price is going to be willing to go lower than this anymore. So I need to relax. Okay. Let's just wait and see what happens here. That was too fast. I really did not need to give back that money right there. Under no circumstances did that need to happen. Okay. Another long signal. So we'll just wait. Let's see if we can get price above here, or if we can get price to go lower than that 9. Basically, this 19,500 level is pretty strong. We'll put a mark there just because we know price likes to. I mean, that's a perfect bounce right there. So let's just see what we get here. Okay. Nothing super inspiring right now. Okay, sell signal. Fine. There it goes. Good. Again, this level right here, I'm like very interested in. Let's see if we break it. Because then if we do, we have this one down here. That could be something. That's a long way. 30 points, but it's not that far. But signal. Okay. So good signal because price did pull down. Going long off of this or going short off of this would be very tough. We've seen price bounce once, twice, 3 times, 4 times now in the past 5 minutes. And so let's just be very cautious about what we take because if price does actually want to go lower, like we'll get that move. But right now it's showing up and then it's reversing on us, right? It's showing up, then it's reversing. And so this is a little chop. If we can just wait, and hopefully you guys are able to have that patience, but if we can just wait, let's see if we can get price to roll out of here. Okay. All right. So same thing here. Let's see what price wants to do here. Got to have a quality signal. Okay, we break low. Good. Good. Now we're moving a little bit. Let me do this. I forgot. Oh shit. Okay. All right. How this candle finishes is very important to me because we're down here and we're making lows. It's just ugly to try and catch some of these moves here. So let's see what we get. Let's see if we can get price to maybe make another move down, a quality move down here. Sell signal. I mean, a little later than I'd like to be. What was that? We're down 190 across our accounts. Dang, what the hell was that? It looked sick and then it wasn't. 5, it's 5, okay. Let's see here. Okay. Bad one there. Probably gonna end up being a good one here. Man, we're really getting some tough price action right now. Dang. Let's see if we can battle back a little bit. Okay. Wow. All right. What are we down? 190, not bad. All right, for a couple boneheaded mistakes, not bad. Now here goes price. So I'm looking at longs above, I guess this 523 level. So I have a pretty wide space here. I'm not looking to do a whole heck of a lot here. Let's see here. Okay, long signal. We're at VWAP, so I'll pass. And it's been a little choppy this morning, huh? I think we're at 2 and 4 right now. Gotten smoked off a couple trades. This, I think, was it this one right here? This green candle or this one? I knew as soon as I got into that trade, I knew I was late. But then it flicked down. I was like, oh, here we go. And then it ran back on me. I could just feel it. I'm like, oh man, we are going to be late on this one. We were. What's the rest of the market up to? 10 years coming down steadily. Nice. Bitcoin's down. ETH is up a little. Roku's up. So nothing really. Okay. I'm not opposed to taking a short here. Sell right there. Stop. It puts us down 129. Decent trade there. Might end up not being a great signal. Just kind of bouncing off the EMAs here. Got in, got out. So technically it's a bad signal, I guess. But I don't mind this spot though. High up here, trying to go short off of that. That makes sense. Okay. Waiting now. All right. We got price moving up nicely here. We're still near VWAP, so anything can happen. But I don't mind our spot here though. Okay. Long. Waiting for it. Buy right there. Stop down here. Way too soon. Can we be right anyway? Yes. Oh, there we go. Ugh. 20 bucks on that one. Frick. Entry was way too soon. We could have entered a little later and gotten a much better deal off of that. We would have made a lot more money. This is technically a bad signal until it goes further up. Man, I really thought we were going to get a run there. That's just kind of where price is right now. We're getting like some moves that look obvious that just aren't. So bad signal there until price pops, if it does. It needs to go like 7 points. Just like up here. Bad signal. Oh, maybe not. Call it good. 65%, okay. That would be a nice reversal to go off of. Okay, but we know, okay, so we know, that's nice. VWAP down here, we've separated a little bit. We have a clean top right here that we have not broken yet. So we'll watch that. Let's just see if we can get price reverse back up and maybe get up into up here. Never land up there. Let's see. Okay. Well, there goes price. Long. Oh man, another one of those bad entries. We were just a little too early again. Nice. Puts us up $6. What? Oh, I guess we were down 120. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Good signal there, although it was kind of tricky. Okay, so here, big picture. Got price reverse back up. Okay, that's a lot for 100 bucks. Potential reversal signal here. The 78s, I don't mind. We're gonna wait because there's no entry here, but okay, good so far. Be tough for that to be not good. Great work, Levi. Awesome work, my friend. That's great work. You are up exactly 100 times what I'm up right now. Great work. Great work. I'm up $6 you're up $600. That's great. Let's see what we got here. I've got this top up here that I'm a little nervous about right there. Okay. Strong signal. A little reversal action would be nice. I didn't get it. I didn't get what I wanted, rather. It's a nice move. ATR is still off a cliff. This candle, what size was that candle? Is this one, I guess, is a better question. All right, 14 points. So same movement here, like same. Yeah, should be. Should be. This is nice price. This is a nice movement here. Same spot right there. I'm interested in these levels up here, right here. Let's see. What can we do with this? I'm expecting some sort of rejection first, like maybe even a red candle coming. And then I want to enter off that and get a nice reversal up. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. Okay. So we break past it a little bit. Let's see if we can get a reversal on this next candle here down. And then, well, weak signal, so no, we can't. No, we can't. Excuse me. Gosh. That's what I'm looking for right here. I don't want to go short off of this. I really don't. I want to go long off of this. Not yet, but I want to go long off of this movement here. So we reject up here, fine. You're going to be correct. Okay. Sell signal. I don't love that sell signal, but I see the vision. Top, top, top. Maybe even this a little top and then push down. I see the vision. Let me go to my 10-minute chart really quick. Oh, buddy, you calling a sell was not good. This is awkward price action. Just back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Same 1, 2, 3, 4 top right there. Busting out a little bit. Good. Bad. Let's see what we got. Okay. Man, I really don't like what I'm seeing so far. Strong signal. Okay. Waiting still. Basically, we have like this, right? We just have price sitting a little bit, not doing a whole lot. We will break out of this and get a nice move. ATR sitting at 16-ish. Okay. So far, you're bad. Oof. Price is moving a little bit here. Good. Yeah, we're going to get some. Okay. 17 points and counting. That's good. Okay. Sell signal there. Go sell right there at the stop. Good. Puts us up 127. Good. Kind of went against my own rules here about not taking short trades above the EMAs. However, we have price clearly making a top, not making any more highs. Then we get a definitive candle push down right here. Then we get price to really extend down. That's a really good opportunity to start looking for some shorts. Anytime that we have price making this sort of price action where we get price pushing up and then we get definitive candle breaking kind of the low of these candles, not making a new high, awesome opportunity for us to take a sell right there. I like a sell right here too. I just didn't get into it. I would have loved that one. I don't know why. I should have ignored the 65% and just taken that one. Yeah, there's something up there, Levi. There's something happening. Okay, so VWAP is within basically doing the same thing we did last time. Levi, I use the same ones. Hold on. I use the same EMAs. 9 and 20, 9 and 21. 9 and 20, or 9 and 21. Same thing. I don't really care for the cross. What I care for is the sell right there. My entry was not where I wanted it to be. Come on, keep pushing down for me. Ugh. Can we get saved? Nope. Back down 112. Gosh. Man, we can't catch a break here. We're trying. That was the one where it's like, man, if we could have hit that one nicely. I'll go sell right there. Let's see if I can get a push back down here. There we go, or something. Finally, we're up 28 bucks off of that. That stings because we really had a chance to like just wait and catch the same trade. We would have been up 400 bucks or 3 something. I know my movements, we just didn't catch them. Good trade there, but stupid. Stupid that we didn't catch that the first time. Okay. You're bad. Okay, so now we're making our move down. Good. Headed towards VWAP, but we have a bottom that we've just built here, so give me that. Okay, at 540 again. We're kind of same spot as before. We sat here at 540 before. We accelerated to VWAP last time after we broke it. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. Okay. Actually, it's a good signal. Okay. Same week. I'm waiting for sure because we've got basically this 39 points of movement right here. We're trading back and freaking forth. What's my, I mean, it has to be like 50%. I've only taken 3 losses. My losses have just been extraordinarily large. Again, it's gonna be hard to be profitable when your biggest win's 145 and your biggest loss is 235. It's just tough. Like you need a huge run on a nice gain to be real profitable. So we're up 28 bucks. So not horrible, but like it's gonna be quite difficult to be ultra profitable if we don't have any big wins and our losses are not even that big. Or just our wins are just tiny. Nice, Levi. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what we got here. Levi counted today. Woo. Great work, Beast. Great work. 65%. We'll wait again. Again, oops. Looking at this area right here as potential for reversal. I love that, Levi. I feel the same way. I think that there are times where the opportunity to take one of those weaker signals is going to make sense. And I think it's going to be a gut thing, right? And I think that we also have to make sure that we have a real reason for doing it because not every single one of them is going to, not every single signal is going to work out. So we have to be grounded in the reason, in our rationale, but I do understand you for sure because I think that there's opportunity where we get this bottom, and then this, as long as this is a green signal, it's like, okay, let's take it and run it up. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. I've taken a couple weak and overbought signals as well. Not today, I don't think, but in the past. And so I completely understand. Bounce off of our EMA here. Not really what I'm looking to trade, but it's just, I notice it. Another touch. Let's see what price wants to do here. Made a new high and rejected. So I'm looking at all my rejection points as, okay, so I have this one, and then I've got this one right here. So I'm looking at these and saying, okay, price is just not willing to go higher in here, but we clearly are not going below 540. And so now we just kind of have to sit back and wait and see like what happens here. What happens here? Great work, Levi. That's awesome. Okay. Good signal there. Another weak signal here. I'm not against this one right here. Let's see if we can catch something. Okay, puts us up 69 bucks. Gosh, we were probably a little too tight on our stop there. Or were we? Okay. That was a perfect setup. Kind of try to catch it while candle was green, rolled down a little bit of profit. Cool. Okay. But this candle, I don't think it's a bad signal. Hold on. 3 points, 5 points. We got to make a big move here, dog. Okay. Well, there's some movement for us. There we go. Not the trade I was expecting to get, but that's nice. VWAP is out of the question for now, but could easily come into the picture. This is 19 points, so that's good. Good stuff there. Let's see what we got. Yep, definitely, Levi, definitely. Happens. As long as your losses are small, you're good. As long as your losses are small, my friend, you are good. All right, so bottom here, I got price aggressively attacking it. Yeah, this is what I kind of expected, is price to push off of that. Good grief. All right, so huge push off of this bottom here. We're up 60 bucks, 70 bucks. I have another weak signal, so I don't have anything strong right now. I have a bunch of like, probably is going down, maybe is going up, but nothing strong. This signal looks good to start. We'll see where it finishes though. I think what'll really help you guys with these signals, let's see here. I think what'll really help with you guys with these signals is trying to find the highs and lows of areas and then trading off of them, right? So we have a high up here, a bunch of wicks right here. We have a low right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks right here. Like this is our low and then this is our high up here. And so making sure our trades align with that. So if we're taking a short trade, let's not expect it to bounce and run through our support line here. Let's try to find a take profit somewhere in here, a trail or anything else. Same thing up here. If price rolls up here, let's not expect price to just break out. Let's set our stop or our take profit accordingly and go from there. Okay, so another like weak signal. I'm just gonna wait here. I don't even know what that previous one was, if it was a good one or not. Let's see. So 9 to, that was a good one, yeah. And this one's turning out to be a bad one so far. But again, we find our bottom, we find our top, and we take trades off of this. So let's say this candle continues to roll up and is green, and then we get another long signal potentially. Well, then I'm looking at this right here, this 567 level, or even this 577 level, as a clean take profit, assuming price goes up. If I'm going to take a short, I have to be wary, or aware, I guess, rather, that this is our bottom, and that price could instantly bounce and return back to, I don't know, 10 or 15 points higher than that. So we just have to be cautious. I don't say that we need to wait for a breakout, because you can wait a long time for a breakout. We can trade these ranges and just go long off of a rejection. So this one right here, Levi, you took that one, great trade. And then go short off of some of these as well. We're not getting any signals that I align with so far, so we're gonna wait. But we have our range right here. We can trade this range quite nicely. We could take a sell into here, and then we could take a long up into maybe somewhere between these two, maybe even up in here. Okay, so trading support and resistance, or just identifying where support and resistance is, I think is going to help clarify to some of you guys maybe where you should and shouldn't be taking trades. Because none of this is any fun to trade. This is all like ridiculously hard. When price is not in discovery mode, it's very difficult to know what's going on, right? When we have price going sideways like this, it's very difficult. So when we get these kind of movements, it's great. These kind of movements, it's great. These kind of movements, it's great. But that doesn't always happen. So we have to be able to trade this, but be responsible and not overtrade it, because it's very easy to do so. Okay, so I've got a new signal coming in 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay, long signal there, not bad. Not taking it myself, but not bad. All right, so here goes price. And for the time being, we respected this 67 level. Let's see how we finish out here. Do we get to this one? It's a great signal. Let's see what we got. Now, I'm not calling for you to take a short if price does get to the 77 level. I'm not calling for that. But I would be aware that, okay, at 77, I'm probably going to get some resistance. And then I'm definitely going to get resistance at 82 as well. And so I shouldn't be hoping and praying we get a breakout on this one candle, although that would be sick. We should just trade accordingly. So I probably set my take profit, if I were to set a take profit, I'd probably set that thing 1 to 2 points shy. So I'd probably be out of this trade right now if I held on to it that long. Okay, so good candle there. Now again, let's be patient here, because we do know that we might get ourselves a nice long signal here, but we have resistance. So let's see if we can get a pullback first on price. No? Okay, well then we'll wait. Ooh, that's a good signal. Good job. All right, so there goes price. We break above. Can we hold it? All right, yeah, we're gone. Good. Now we got some movement here. Let's go. If it's larger than 40 points, then it's news. If it's not, it's 24 points. It's not bad. So no news there. Nice. Good work, Levi. Great way to end the day there, my friend. Awesome trade. Awesome, awesome, awesome trade. Okay. Are we even up? Yeah, we're up 69 bucks. I might have to call today up 100 bucks, honestly, because it's been such a struggle. All right. New candle here. Long. Good. What do we have? I'm waiting for price to make a move here. I'm probably going to take a long if price pulls back, but I'm not going to take a long if this candle goes green. I'm just going to wait. Let's see. Okay, so the signal was right. Price action is not in our favor right now. Okay. Let's see. Another long signal with price. Okay. Ron says I'm struggling with my trade management, holding losers too long and taking profits too quick. Ron, for you then, what makes sense is just to set a hard take profit and stop loss. I know that's not something you want to do, but that certainly could help. Ron, I would say like just start with making a hard take profit and stop loss. Like start with that first. I'm looking at a long right here. I'm waiting, but I'm looking at a long. Let's go long right there. Stop. I almost timed that perfectly. Almost. $85. Almost perfectly. Almost timed that right. Oops. Got a sell signal right here. I don't mind it. I'll take it and I'll be quick with it. Hell of a trade. I cannot exit this trade. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. All right. Good signal there. That was ridiculous. All right, we're up 270 across all our accounts. We are almost there on our Express accounts. Holy cow. Yeah, Ron, that makes sense. Ron, go demo, and maybe you already are on demo, but go just do hard take profit, hard stop loss. Great work, Kevin. Yesterday and today have not been fun days in the morning, and so catching moves and being profitable is great. Like that's awesome. That's awesome. It hasn't been fun so far. It has not been easy. Trading live on Thinkorswim. Yeah, Ron, try setting a hard take profit and a hard stop loss. And you can set your stop loss and take profit. You can do whatever ratio you feel comfortable with, but try a hard take profit and hard stop loss. The reason for that is it's going to force you to have to keep your trade open as long as the trade is good. And if you can just be patient enough and let your profits hit your take profit and let your losses hit your stop loss, then I think you'll be fine. But that should cure the holding losses and making them way too big. You can define your loss right away. It might decrease your win rate, but it might increase your profitability. So I would give that a shot. if you're still struggling with holding trades way too long when they're losers. Because the truth is like holding a loser thinking it's going to turn around is kind of like continuing to buy lottery tickets assuming you're going to win when you know the odds probably aren't in your favor long term, right? So like don't assume you're correct, you're just early. Just like, hey, this is a bad trade. The markets are really good. Like we're not going to beat the markets every day. Like we're not. Like we can't. It's impossible. Not every day. And so we just have to forfeit like, hey, I had a bad trade. I took a loss. It is what it is. Like my ego's a little bruised, but my analysis was correct. Everything was right. I did everything right and I still lost. That's part of the markets. And so we have to get over this hump because if we can't, then being profitable is literally impossible. As cliche as that sounds, like if we can't get over that hump, being profitable is literally an impossible task. We have to be able to admit that the market beat us rather than us beating the market. Like we have to. Yeah, like you have to. I don't have a predefined take profit, although that trade felt like it had something to it. But I have a predefined stop. It's always 10 points. My biggest win's 190. Even today, we went 80% on 15 trades. Today felt like garbage to me. Like it just did not feel great. Biggest loss was 230. My average loss was $200. My average win was $78. Like today was tough. We just had that one trade that really sealed the deal for us. We really should have made more money than that. I don't know why my stop wasn't getting respected. Kind of pissed me off actually. But today was tough. This morning it has been tough. I do. Ron, I do have lightning fast. I do. I am very quick. I do not mess around. Yeah, Levi, that's good too. That makes a ton of sense. Makes a ton of sense. I like to be quick. A hard take profit and stop loss does not sit well with me. But setting my stop at 10 points has always been the thing. Like 10 to well, it could be 15 or 20 if I'm using micros, but like 10 to 15 to 20 points has always been my stop. And recently it's just been 10 because I'm like, if I get 10 points wrong on a trade, then I'm off, especially if the ATR is at like 30 or below. If I'm off by 1/3 of the candle, I didn't deserve to have a winning trade. There's just no chance, right? I wasn't patient enough or I wasn't seeing things clearly. So I need to save myself because maybe I shouldn't let one bad analysis ruin an entire account or an entire day. And it has before and it will in the future. But if I could, in a perfect world, I would say hopefully it doesn't. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna look at something here. Give me 1 second. We're gonna look at it together. I just gotta I'm gonna get logged in first. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm in my TOPSTEP account now. Oops. Okay, let's move this over. I am now eligible for a payout, technically, inside of both of my Express accounts, except for the fact that I don't have enough profit. So we are there. Let me go, all right, here. So look at this nonsense. Look at this. All right, so today we'll be right back at even almost. We're down $69 in our account, right? Express account, we're down $62, even better than I thought. So we need 5 days of $200. We're at 4. Today makes 5. Don't exceed the $1,000 daily loss limit. Follow a scaling plan, 2 contracts, and don't let your account go minus $2,000. We were so close to this. So we had our second day. So like day 1 minus 566. Day 2 we lost $1,500. Or no, we lost like $1,000. And so we were down 1,500. And so we basically had to gradually grow these accounts back, and both accounts look the exact same. And so now we should be up here, back at profit. Our, let's see, winning trade, 68%. That'll increase today. My losing trades are still enormous. So we just got to fix that. We had we had 2 fat ass losses. I'll show you them. You guys can't. Let me shrink my face a little bit so you can see this. Okay. I had 2, it was day 2. Yeah. This one, April 22nd, horrendous. The ATR was at like 10 or 12. And so I chunked up and went 2 contracts and it just did not go well for me at all. It did not go well. And so we got crushed. We took 2 trades, I believe, right? Yeah. It was, yes, 2 trades. Yeah. 2 times 2 times 2. And we lost both, and we averaged negative $483 on both trades. It was within like 2 minutes. We had lost all this money. It was unbelievable. I couldn't even believe it. It happened so fast, I couldn't even believe it. And then ever since then, we've been battling back slowly. And today's another 270. So 375, 372, 245, 206 was yesterday, and then 270 would be today. So we're battling back, and I'm going to be eligible for a payout, and I'm going to have 25 winning days probably in these accounts, but not get the amount of payout that I should, because we basically fucked off 5 days. Like, to say the truth, like I could have done a much better job. If I restarted my account, I'd be better off than I am right now. So just, tough. Like it's not all, easy over here too. So this is times two accounts, but this was horrendous. So a huge and ugly start. And then we battled back after, including today, and now we're down to $62. And so I think that the minimum payout you can have with TOPSTEP is $500, which means I think I need $1,000 for a payout. So I've got a lot of work to do. Well, if we're smooth, we could do it by the end of the week. If we're nice at this, we could do it by the end of the week. But probably like early next week, we could be looking for a payout because we'll have enough days to do so. Now we need the profit. But I think it's 25 winning days. It's 5 total payouts, but it's 25 winning days, and then you go to a live account. And so let's just try to get to that. Let's try to hit that limit first, rather than trying to get as much money out, because once we get to a live account, then we can take out as much money as we want every day. So that'll be different, and I won't have to worry about half of my proceeds coming out. So anyway, not bad. Hopefully we get a couple more funded accounts in that time, and then we'll be able to really stack some of these up. So really, really tough there, but there you go. There we go. But anyway, good stuff here today. I like the chat being live, and there's only 3 of you guys chatting, but I really like it. Makes nice conversation. Good. Yeah, everybody's guilty of this. It's not like one person. Like, everybody is guilty of letting losses be. My losses are too big still. Everybody's are. Yeah. Good. It's great to hear, Levi. Love that. The trunk stop does help a lot. It's transformed my trading. I've become a lot more profitable using it, and on Trade of 8, obviously. Levi, I love that. So I love that. I don't have a promo code at all. I know, like, save 50, or just use there are some guys out there that have their own affiliate links for Apex. I don't think TopStep does any. Their prices are basically the same over and over and over. So it's $50. But I would stick with TopStep until Apex runs their sale. So we do that. But Ron, I could try to be an affiliate, but the issue with that is you have to make so much money. Like, you essentially, like, I don't know what the rules are specifically, and I can look into it, but you have to hit a certain level of people using your promo code, like, so you don't lose it. And so it would be like nonstop, use my promo code. When the truth is, like, you could just use somebody else's promo code and it'd be the exact same. Like, the 10 or $15 that I would get paid a month from the promo codes, to me, is just not worth it. Like, not especially for Apex. I'll tell you right now. Now, 2 things. Again, if Apex ever came to me and they said, "Hey, here's a sack of money if you talk good about our company," I'd be like, "Okay, I'll take it. Give me it. Thanks." But I'm definitely not going to be an affiliate for them when I don't even use their funded accounts, because I just disagree with the way they do it. Again, if they pay me, then whatever. But I'm not going to go out of my way to be an affiliate for them, and I don't agree with the way they do shit. So that's just me. And to tell you the truth, like, I don't need the affiliate money. Like, let's just trade and do well at this, and this will pay me daily what that could pay me over a month or a year or whatever, right? So I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea, but it's no shade to anybody that does. To me, it's just not unless they pay me up front, I'm not interested in like promoting their business because I don't even use their accounts. So it is kind of rough and tough as I am on that. But it's better quality. Ron, I like TOPSTEP because the rules are in your favor, I think, a lot more. They do two things I really love. Number one is they have $1,000 drawdown for the day. Let's just talk about the funded accounts because the evals are like the same. The eval, actually, TOPSTEP is a lot better. Let me do this and take a sip of water really quick. 1 second here. I'll tell you why I like TOPSTEP better. To me, TOPSTEP is head and shoulders above Apex for a couple of reasons. Number one, their evals and their funded accounts operate the exact same, which is your stop loss is a hard stop at $1,000 of negative. So if you lose $1,000, you're done. And then you have 2 days to do that. So you could be bad for 2 days in a row, kind of like I was, and you could still have an account. With Apex, you have a trailing $1,500. And I ran into this. One time I was up like $2,000 in an account. I was up like $2,500 and I wanted to make another $500 to pass the eval. I had traded the account back down to just up 1,000 or something like that. And I lost my account. So I made money, but my account was blown. So the trail is really dumb. I don't like the trailing stop. A TOPSTEP gives you 2 chances to be bad, kind of like I just said before. But the reason I like them the most is their payout structure is the best. You're not capped. It's $5,000, but you're not really capped on how much you can make per account. You're just capped on the total payout. So essentially, you would need $10,000 of profit to get a $5,000 payout. And so anything beneath that, you're going to get 50%. There's no consistency rule, and your payouts are technically faster, right? You only need to have 5 days of making $200. And making $200 at times can be kind of daunting, but those are the rules. It's very straightforward. Versus Apex with a consistency rule, and then you have like a really tight stop on your PA accounts, which is not the same as their evals. Their evals are way looser. The performance accounts are way tighter, and I just don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of their. It's kind of like they're tricking you and like, hey, you can pass the eval. Now we just constrain you to not making as much money, and our stops are tight. So if you hit this, you've blown your account. You waste all your money. Go restart. So I prefer TOPSTEP because they have the cleanest rules around it. That's my preference, but some people like Apex because you can trade up to 20 of their accounts at one time, which is cool, and I totally get that, and that is very appealing. But most individuals aren't good enough to trade 20 accounts, and so that's like a pipe dream. And in the meantime, you're just exploding accounts over and over and draining your bank account on your way to hopefully making money. So that's why I prefer TOPSTEP over Apex, just to put it very clear. But everybody's different. Some people in here do trade Apex. No, Ron, I am trading. All right, so Ron, I am trading 7 minis. The way I'm doing it though is I have 7 TOPSTEP accounts. I have 2 Express accounts. I'm looking to get to 5, and then I want to have 5 more ready to go. 5 more evals that are finished, ready to go. But the way that the Trade-Evate copy trader works is if you put everything into a group, then you just basically, you have to add up the amount of contracts you want to take across all. So let's say I want to take 2 contracts per account, then this would be 14 instead of 7, it'd be 14. But if I want to take 1 contract per account, then I would just take 7. Okay, that's how the Trade-Evate copy trader actually works. It's a little different, but it's very smooth. Other than that last trade I just had, it's pretty smooth, and it's helped me a ton. So I really prefer it. I don't like to have a separate system I have to use. It's just sitting right here. Someone gave me the idea of maybe making my own copy trader. Not super into it, but like maybe in the future, that could be a 6-month to a year project later down the road. We still have some stuff to do with this one. But yeah, so I Trade-Evate copy trade. And the way it works is you just go manage group, and then you would hit plus, you'd name it, and then you start sliding your accounts over. And you can copy trade as many accounts as you want. So technically you could log into Apex and copy trade every Apex account you have right here. And that'd make it really easy. And then be able to manage all your stuff. It's just if you want to copy trade accounts that aren't what you're logged into, you can't. So if I wanted to copy trade my TOPSTEP, Apex, and then like my funded futures or Tradeify accounts, in one place. I couldn't do it on Trade-Evade. They do not offer that. Maybe Ninja, maybe it does, but then I have a Mac, so like it's just a headache to do that. So it's a little different. But anyway, good. Yeah, we'll lose all my 20,000 at once. TOPSTEP isn't an option. Yeah, if I had my own prop firm, by the way, I would allow people to buy like 5 accounts, 10 accounts at once. I don't know why they don't do that. Like, I don't know why, like, Apex is so stupid. Like, you have to go and individually buy each one. TOPSTEP the same thing. It's like, what a headache. And TOPSTEP's a little easier, a little faster, but dog, let me load up 5 accounts if I want to. I'll pay 250 bucks. Let me do it if I want to. It's so dumb. We can do one at a time. And I'm sure there's some legal reasons behind that, but I think it's foolish that they don't allow you to buy them all at one time. But yeah, a lot of people get caught up in the game of like, I want to copy trade 20 Apex accounts. And that's great. But most people just don't get there. Like, you just end up blowing them all up. And then if people don't think about, like, you buy all these accounts, then you have to activate all the accounts, and then you have a much tighter stop, and then you have a consistency rule on top of it. It's just like, what are we doing? So the only thing about TOPSTEP that's going to get me in trouble is when the ATR is stupid high, I'm going to have to trade like 2 micros, which will be buns. Like, I don't want to do that. And so that's the only downside, is Trade-Evade does not recognize the mini to micro conversion for TOPSTEP, which is like ridiculous. But they do it on their TOPSTEP X program, so I have a feeling that's why. But and maybe you can do more than 5 Express accounts on the TOPSTEP X platform. Maybe. I don't know that for a fact though. So I wonder if we do end up maxing out. Nice, Levi, nice. Can you use more than 5 then on the TOPSTEP Apex or TOPSTEP X platform? I thought that was a thing, but maybe not. Let me know. I thought that you could use more than just 5. You don't think so? Okay, so then it's Trade-Evade and TOPSTEP X. I thought you could, but if you can't, you can't. I don't know, but I thought you could use 10 on their platform. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm glad to hear. I think it's okay. Makes sense. I'm glad to hear that the TOPSTEP X platform is at least useful to some, because I've never tried it. I can't speak bad or good about it. I've never tried it. So I'm glad to hear, Levi, from you that it is actually a little bit decent, but cool. But all right, I'm down to talk prop firms all friggin' day. But I'm gonna run here. I gotta make some more videos because I guess everybody isn't understanding how to use these signals properly just yet. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Another good day. We are eligible for a TOPSTEP payout. We just don't have enough profit to do so, but we did battle back down $1,500 plus. We basically run up $1,500 over the previous 5 days after giving that away in literally 2 days. So it's a lot easier to lose the money than it is to make it. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Great day today. Let's keep attacking. Peace.